movie Everest features Josh Brolin as Beck Weathers. Josh Brolin and Beck Weathers spent 3 hours over Jack Daniels as Brolin prepared to play Weathers on the silver screen. Brolin was amazed by Weathers' experience in the woods alive. Brolin said, "How did he survive after so many hours exposed to that? There are still 200 bodies left up there that people are walking past all the time. Why isn't he one of them?" For Brolin, Weathers' true colors emerged when he asked if Beck was still mountain climbing. Beck told Brolin he stopped climbing, but started flying planes instead. The disaster inspired the book Into Thin Air. Disaster inspired the book Into Thin Air. There are 2 ways to die on Everest. There are 2 ways to die on Everest. Weathers had numerous physical injuries. Weathers had numerous physical injuries. The 1996 disaster wasn't the worst on Everest. The 1996 disaster wasn't the worst on Everest. Human error contributed to the disaster. Human error contributed to the disaster. Weathers wasn't the only survivor. Expedition leaders' egos almost certainly contributed to the tragedy. Expedition leaders' egos almost certainly contributed to the tragedy. Weathers' wife saved his life. Weathers' wife saved his life. Weathers nearly blinded himself when he scratched his cornea with an ice crystal. Weathers nearly blinded himself when he scratched his cornea with an ice crystal. No one knows exactly why Weathers awoke from a coma. As the blizzard raged around him, Weathers, who was attempting to descend the mountain with a group of climbers, eventually lost consciousness and fell into a coma when a gust of wind blew him over. He was already weakened by his slowing heartbeat and quickly dropping body temperature. Weathers said that his last words before he entered a coma were, "I got this figured out." The others in his group reached safety. He miraculously woke up 15 hours after he entered the coma. He gained enough mental clarity to know that the sun was about to set and that he needed to reach safety. He was somehow able to muster enough energy to hike for an hour and reach a camp. Even then, no one thought he would survive.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.